you ready? Hey, MP. Yeah, about 40% clear. No volume.
Anything good, MP?
Got some drills for that. Or education, or focus.
Over here.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the New York Knicks. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at the Knicks, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference.
Well, right now for New York, they've really set the standard in their conference, on track to claim home court advantage in the playoffs. They feel this is their year, and you know what? They may be right.
Now, New York starting five. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Anunoby in at the three. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Butler out there with MP, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And for a few games now, we've talked about how determined MP is to be their driving force offensively.
And looking at MP's numbers, he's absolutely delivered on his promise. This guy is just an elite scorer, one of the very best out there. He uses his skill and smarts to get buckets. And you can see how he frustrates defenses. They try different coverages to stop MP, and they still can't do it.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Back to MP. Puts up a three. Another three for Golden State.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Back to Butler. The three from Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Hart with a screen on Curry. Here's Brunson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
MP up top. The kick out, Curry. Pass to Ward. Fires for three. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Brunson. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
MP inside. He's covered by Hart. Ward's shot is good.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Inside, here's Hart, and Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. A big group substitution here for New York. Mobo, he's checked in for Towns. Beasley comes in for Anunoby. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's McBride. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Hart from long range. And Ward pulls it down. The Warriors lead by 8. And the shot goes in. Ward's got 17 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Beasley. Here's Mobo, covered by Vucevic. Anthony outside. 6 on the shot clock. Hart from long range sinks the tray. He has 7.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
MP drives in, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Josh Hart.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you're for real.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? .27 seconds left in the first. They double him with Butler. Outside Hart. Down low. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Curry passes to Ward. And here's Butler outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Warriors ahead, leading by 7. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. They've got Miles McBride. He's out there with Cole Anthony. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Mobo in at the power forward position. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce. Completely new group here for the Warriors. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Hart's checked in for Mobo. Anunoby comes in for Beasley. Bridges, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. Oh, got that one up quick. Ward's got 21 points in the game.
OMP. He got that tweener working.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. From deep. Here's Towns. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
This guy's more comfortable from that range than most 7-footers. Mr. Towns, such a sweet shooting big.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
MP, a screen on Hart. Butler passes to MP. Back to Butler. And here's MP from outside. And it's New York with a rebound. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And they were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, to say the least.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. It's a 10-point game. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Pass to Towns. There's the 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Golden State has gone 6 of 8 from the 3-point line in this matchup. MP going to work down low. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Brunson. Pass to Hart. Vucevic with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas, we got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Warriors.
Hey, living in the paint is good living. Take it from me.
Yeah, this team doesn't settle. They're aggressive and they're physical. It's impressive to watch.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches, Doris.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with MP, and it's Butler in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Indiana was simply terrific. He added 55 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
New York working. Back to Hart. It's stolen by MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
And so he hits both. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, B.A., so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, B.A.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Towns outside. Towns so skilled inside.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
The Warriors lead by 13. Pass to Ward. Back to Curry. The 3 ball. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Curry's got 6.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch. Wow.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Hart, and Hart throws it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
MP shot is off.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And Moody is subbed in for Stephen Curry. New York also changing it up. Mobo, he's checked in for Towns. Beasley comes in for Anunoby. And Anthony subbed in for Bridges. And he banks in the layup. Ward's got 40 points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Mobo. takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. MP, the pass to Butler. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Hart. Shot clock at 5. Connects from downtown. Ward's got 43 points.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
The kick out to Brunson. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Knicks ball.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Warriors make some changes. Post is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Green comes in for MP. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Hart. Here for the Warriors. Vucevic comes in for Post, and MP subbed in for Green. New York also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Josh Hart comes in for Mobo, and Miles McBride subbed in for Beasley. Towns passes to Hart, back to Towns. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, is very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world. So on the floor for New York, they've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Anthony. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's McBride in at the 3, the small forward. Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Moody. New York also changing it up. Anunoby, he's checked in for McBride. And it's Bridges in for Anthony. Pass to Hart. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Golden State. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Outside Podziemski. Here's Butler. On the wing, MP. This one for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Outside Brunson. New York again can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 6 in the quarter. And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Hart from long range, counted from distance.
Yeah, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, in a great win for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this team is something else. 64 wins. These guys have had quite the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Here's Hart. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Well, what a run here offensively by Josh Hart. This guy just keeping the pressure on with his ability to put the ball in the basket.
Here's MP. And it falls all over the rim and in. MP's got 57 points.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Vucevic. The Knicks pull it in. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges finds Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Warriors. MP. 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Right here.
Yo, T-Man.
Yes! All right. MP, you blew away everyone's expectation during this stretch of games you've been chronicling on your social media channels. Question, what's next for you?
I kick everything up a notch. Rest is for the weak. I need to work even harder if I'm going to dominate the way the fans expect me to. I set the bar. Now I need to raise it.
You do set the bar, MP. Thanks.
Right here, MP.
MP, one more question.
About that.
I got a really good one.
MP, come on.
Than the last one.
Hey, you still want to play 2K tonight?
Yeah, you want to grab burritos?
Yeah, grab me one with carnitas.
Okay, see you then.
National, but quite physical and so much stuff. But you've seen Okay, what? What's up? Sounds a bit boring.
Like, a lot. Here's a waterfall. Epic viewpoints. I'll bring the chips. I'll know I got it.
Okay, I'm game. Try something right now.
Okay, but if it's more than an hour, I realize my key is inside the backpack. Wait, the backpack that's now sitting on the doorstep 2 flights down?
Yeah, I just had to.
Yeah, same. We should have just done one big thing. Yeah. Great game though, right?
Yeah. I don't know how you guys watch more basketball than what do you do? Cooking show marathon. I could watch British people make shows. That's more liquid out.
Let's go on a big trip after the season.
International? Like Japan? Australia?
Yeah, Japan. I want to see Tokyo. And I love seeing those steakhouses they have on TV.
Only for work.
Plus, I'd like to see one of those cat cafes.
Yeah, get up this battle.
You're joking.
No, they look super cool. There are even vending machines for treats and stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nikola Vucevic.
I'm really not too surprised to see the rebounding numbers trail off a bit. He's a veteran player getting up there in years, and what comes with that is some changes to physicality and intentional adjustments to playing style. Even though his rebounding output has declined, that veteran presence and basketball IQ continue to grow.
A look at the Magic starting group. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. And it's Black in at the point guard. And for Golden State, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Vucevic is out there with Ward. And it's Butler in at the 3. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like. And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Butler a screen on Banchero. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 6.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And it's Banchero missing.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
To the paint. And finished off by Banchero.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Outside Butler. In the corner, it's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 12 points for him.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Kevin?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. A 3 from MP. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Wagner passes to Carter. Banchero outside. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner wide open. And the 3 off target. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. And with this group, the term record-setting might be an understatement when you look at their accomplishment on the road. Over 35 wins. It just doesn't even compute.
And they've somehow figured out pretty much every team in the NBA and how to beat them. So they are the team to watch as we get into the playoffs.
Howard's checked in for the Magic. Jalen Suggs comes in for Black. Pass to Howard. Back to Banchero, and the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Vucevic, how last month turned out for him, averaging about 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
Yeah, truthfully, I think his numbers are fine, but in talking to him, he thinks they should be even better.
And how about the interior defense?
Unreal!
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Banchero up top over Ward. And it's Banchero missing.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Podziemski. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Here's Banchero. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
MP with a screen on Suggs. Curry finds MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Here's Banchero. No good on that one. MP has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a completely new 5 on the floor. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Los Angeles Lakers. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Ward. And it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now, here's Wagner. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside, Bane. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bane's got 7 points.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Here's Curry with the 3, and the Warriors another 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And stolen by MP. .110 left now here in the second. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
Finishing through contact is required in the NBA. MP knows he can't let guys stop him.
Wagner with a screen for Bane. And finish off by Wagner.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's MP. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And it's Banchero missing. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Butler against Bain. Bain drawn the double team. 6 to shoot. And it's Wagner missing. And here's MP for 3. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Magic.
They're getting lit up, not staying connected to the shooters, allowing too many good looks.
Yeah, and defensively, you got to fight over those screens better. And help has to come faster.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage, and in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot twos, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Anthony Black is out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's MP following the bucket by Orlando. And there it is for him.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Black the pass to Carter. They double him with Vucevic. Here's Banchero.
I just love the fearlessness that MP shows. He's willing to go up and challenge a shot at the rim.
Lays it up and banks it in. Ward's got 46 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Banchero, that's good.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
From outside the arc, Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Back to you guys."
They've got their fans fired up. Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for...
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
It is. Boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Here's MP. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. What a dunk and what a move.
Pass to Banchero. Bane kicks to Banchero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by MP. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at the Magic. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And seeing where the Magic are, they recognize how critical this stretch of the season is. They're in the playoff picture right now, and they are focusing on hitting their stride as we head into the postseason.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. De Silva's checked in, and it's Howard in for Wagner. Pass to Banton. Back to MP. Here's Moody. The three-pointer off the mark. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. Howard wide open. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Post. MP outside. Pass to Banton. Back to MP. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. MP's got 53.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
I got it.
15 seconds left to play in the third. Bane passes to Suggs. Outside Howard. He's off on that one. The three from MP. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job.
Changes for Golden State. Ward, he's checked in for Green, and Brogdon subbed in for Delano Banton. And they double up Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Bane finds Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And I know Coach loves to see Banchero get rolling out there. He is capable of some serious production.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Ward out there with Kuminga. Then it's Quentin Post. Then there's Moody. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Carter, that's good.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Here's Ward driving in, makes it off the glass. MP's got 57 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball. And that's the shot they were looking for right under the hoop.
MP against Banchero from 11 feet away. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. MP's got 59 points.
Total focus from MP. Didn't let the D get to him. Looking like a vet.
Driving the lane, and MP throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Banchero, that's good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
2 points, that one goes.
And Banchero muscling through all that contact.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Wagner outside. Banchero finds Black. The kick out to Bain. Back to Wagner. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
With all the data now about shot profiles and what kind of looks a defense should allow, it's got to be refreshing sometimes just to send one back.
Yeah, I mean, everybody feels better after a block. Someone lost their man, that block lets them gather and reset. Someone sticking tight on their man, they see that block, it gets their adrenaline going. Now they're guarding even harder. You can call that refreshing for whatever reason you want, but it's exciting. It's provocative.
That it is.
It's what I do.
Yes, agreed. Thanks for your time.
All right, Dom.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And so long, everyone.
Last weekend? Oh yeah? I was at the top. Oh, so everybody did as well. I got the $20. You?
trying to stay 2 steps ahead of him, so I might not have heard him perfectly, but I think he was saying something about a focused card game.
Small program.
Oh, yeah.
Out there too because of the short flights. So, are we thinking of adding on a cell for the Northern Territories?
Well, if we keep seeing this much talent, we may want to explore adding to the budget.
Can I finally get an assistant?
VIP, she kept asking for selfies and autographs.
Oh, that's gotta be frowned upon.
Yeah, it is.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Warriors delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate gold. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Hawks. The pinnacle of the postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Rizachet at the 3, Johnson at the 4. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with MP. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. If you look at the Hawks, this is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
I caught up with MP and asked him about his 2 straight finals appearances, and he said he felt like he was just getting started. Right now he loves the makeup of this team, and everybody rallies around each other. They accept their roles. And that going forward, it's about establishing a consistency of excellence year after year.
Well, Allie, I couldn't think of a better person to lead that charge.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Butler takes the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He may not take a lot of threes, but we know Butler is more than capable of knocking them down.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Young looking over the floor. Outside Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. MP against Johnson. And the shot goes down. MP's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Johnson. There's Young with the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, you need to run Trey off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
Ward's shot is good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Butler. From outside the arc. The shot by Ward, no good. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Hawks. Trailing by 4. They double him with MP. Okongwu pass to Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
The crisp mechanics of Young on display there. A guy who has his shot down cold.
Here's Ward. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 10.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Risache. Yet to see a basket. Daniels outside. Pass to Young. Launches it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, Trae Young is a tremendous outside shooter with almost limitless range.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Atlanta's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside Young. To the paint. Here's Noel. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, you have to be a great passer to average double-figure assists. And that's something Young has done multiple times.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's MP. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Ward's got 12.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We've got Noel, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Trae Young, and it's Krejci in at small forward. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He ended up with 59 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Ali, great info there. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Let's go with a 3, and the Warriors with another 3.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Young, the pass to Krejci. Knocked away. MP inside, covered by Alexander Walker. MP again!
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And MP throws it down.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Banton. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. MP, number 1. Here's Rizachet. Still without a bucket. Pass to Young. They need this. Oh! Trey virtually automatic from deep.
I mean, look, Trey Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
Steps back. Here's MP. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside Rizachet. Here's Daniels. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors lead by 4. Pass to Ward. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Rizachet. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Moody.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Young. Now here's Rizachet. From deep, Johnson. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Outside Moody. Back to Butler. Here's MP. A deep 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Ward's got 27.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Outside Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry passes to Ward. Beyond the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
To the inside. Shot to stop the run. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Takes a 3. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
40 seconds left in the first half of this game. Daniels a screen on Curry. Young drawing the double team. Butler with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. And again, it's Golden State.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
Up top, Young. He's covered by Curry. Here's Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass. 6 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's MP from outside. That shot is off. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Warriors on top. They lead by 13. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Golden State Warriors.
3 has been their magic number. They are shooting that thing.
Shooting it for real. Hitting those shots opens up everything for them. They should have a lot of room to operate in the second half.
checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They've made it this far, Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie, this is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
The Warriors lead by 13. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Butler out there with MP. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Clock at 6. Fades and shoots. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. MP's got 35 in the game. Outside Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Young. Back to Okongwu. Rebounded by Butler.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. They double him with MP. Pass to Rizachet. The three-pointer off the mark. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Hawks trail by 20. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Curry passes to MP. 4-3. And the Warriors with another three.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind. Close this game out.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
That's an assertive play by Johnson. He was really looking to answer that last one.
It's stolen by Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The free throw drops to Johnson.
And look, with Jalen Johnson, the talent's always been there, the versatility. But what he's really worked on is the consistency with his shooting and taking care of the ball.
MP outside. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Ward's got 45 points.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Curry. Curry against Young. The kick out to Johnson. 4 on the clock. And Atlanta misses again. The Warriors lead by 18. And MP with a basket on the assist from Curry. Curry's got assist number 8 here already in the game. On the wing, Rizachet. Nails it from beyond the arc. Risachet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, that's what Rizachet is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Warriors make some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Vucevic. And Moody is subbed in for Podziemski. Newell, he's checked in for the Hawks.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Ricochet, and another basket for Atlanta.
Nice play by Ricochet, using that screen to perfection.
MP, a screen on Young. Curry passes to MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
From deep, Johnson. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
MP with it. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Back to Curry. Here's the three. Good. And the assist goes to MP. And the Warriors lead by 21.
And anything you can do, Curry can do better. You do not want to get in the shooting contest with that man.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
The three from Curry. It's not going to go for him.
And he almost made them regret defending himself.
And they've stopped the action here. They're
still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. No good on the free throw.
Well, you watch Ricochet. He's so...
The Warriors lead by 21. On the court for the Hawks. We've got Trae Young. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Newell in at the power forward position.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Releases. Gets to the corner and hits it. MP's got 58.
It's still early in his career, but MP has a silky jumper.
They double him with MP. The three. Offensive rebound. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And the Warriors making a switch here. And so MP will bring it up for Golden State. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Oh, another one falls. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside, Alexander-Walker. Only one man back on D. Good! That's another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Can they get it? Here's Newell. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Here's MP. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Back to Alexander-Walker. Pass to Newell. Here's Perez. Green covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander-Walker. Three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. MP looking around. Three-pointer. And another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Krejci. And he lobs it up top.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And here's MP from outside. He got it again. Sensational.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the Warriors making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. 1:56 left in the game. Back to Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. Outside Young. Fires from deep. And Ward pulls it down. Ward's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3 is up. And the Warriors with another 3.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Warriors.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Young, fires the 3, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Brogdon. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
The 3's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
MP way outside. And got it! Another basket!
And he's tied 2nd all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
Yes, just a miraculous offensive display. This crowd on the edge of their seats. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
And I mean quality ingredients, okay? That's chemistry. You shortchange me, you shortchange yourself.
Oh, just for a couple of the California kids, right? Good memory.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Golden State Warriors have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Hawks? The NBA postseason, coming up next.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. Take a look at the Warriors. Now that they're up 3-0 in this series, what's the hardest thing about these potential closeout games?
Not thinking you already have that Larry O'Brien trophy, because that's how you get yourself in trouble and potentially draw this series out more than it has to be.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with MP. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. A 3 from MP. Drills the three-pointer.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that 3.
Outside Daniel. Johnson finds Daniel. Young outside. Fires for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
When it comes to changing ends, MP does it like only a young man can.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for the Hawks. On the topic of Curry, coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Young against Curry. Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And I love that from Johnson. Sets the pick and then finds some space there for the basket.
Young against Curry. MP outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. MP's got 8 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Johnson, a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP passes to Vucevic, and they pick up 2.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Rizichet. Back to Young. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. It's what you want this time of year. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And Young kicks to Johnson. Will it go? And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
And since arriving in the NBA, sharing the ball is something Johnson has worked at.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. MP against Johnson. And a great move by MP. 10 points for him.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Go. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Pass to Perez. Now, Alexander Walker. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Ward. Warriors leading by 8. Over Newell. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. MP's got 12 in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. MP right outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Quentin Post is out there with Ward. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Moody. And it's Benton in at the point. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He dropped 50 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Buries it from three-point range.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Goes up from the top of the key. Good on the jump shot. Ward's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Reza Shea is coming in for McCollum. Then for the Warriors, Green comes in for Quentin Post. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Delano Benton. Reza Shea finds Alexander Walker. Here's Rizachet from outside off the mark. Pass to Kuminga. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And stolen by MP. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Butler's checked in. Young is doubled. Here's Rizachet. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Ward, and MP throws it down.
Oh, the defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
The Hawks trail by 18. Young outside. Into the lane, and the dunk by Rizachet.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
MP kicks to Curry. The 3 from MP. Traps in the tray. MP's got 26.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Pass to Newell. Now Rizachet. And here is Johnson. Butler with the steal. Now the Warriors picking it up. Finished off the break. Moody's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I just like the instincts Butler has defensively. Just fantastic at staying active and coming up with deflections.
And it's Rizachet missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Rizachet, covered by MP. The Hawks again can't hit.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And he drops it in from the low post. And he has 28 points for the game.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
MP. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And both free throws good for MP. 9 seconds left to play here in the half. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Good as the jump shot falls. McCollum's got 5 now. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, ending the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Atlanta Hawks.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Fellas, this is where they want to be, up in the finals and up big at the half.
You know what, Ernie? You could tell. They can smell that Larry O'Brien trophy. Now, it's...
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizashay. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. And it's Young in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And the basket by MP.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Okongwu with a screen on Curry. Rizashay in the corner. The three-pointer no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Johnson. Young outside. Daniels from outside. And it's MP with the rebound. Ward's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Butler. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Butler's got his first 2 points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Johnson finds Young. Okongwu against Vucevic. Kicks it out to Johnson. That 3 off the mark.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
And it's good, 2 points. MP's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Rebounded by the Hawks.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Young with no one around. Drills it from outside. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. MP is number 1. Golden State's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Curry wide open. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the rejection by Curry.
Making his presence felt on defense. Curry with the rejection.
Ward misses. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Okongwu. Now Rizashay. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A catch-and-shoot specialist, Rizashay, thrives in that role.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Ward. Johnson with the block.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Young taking his time here. No good with the triple.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Ward, and MP throws it down.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
1:27 left in the third. Pass to Okongwu on the wing. Daniels. Off target from three-point range. Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. The 3 from MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Here's Okongwu. Shoots over Vucevic, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Curry with the 3, and the Warriors another 3.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Back to Rizachet. In the corner, Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. Atlanta again, missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
The shot will not fall. MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with MP. Then there's Moses Moody. Then it's Quentin Post. And it's Banton in at the point. Bounce pass, Young. Pass to McCollum. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Back to MP. To the middle. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 44.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Inside, Post. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Post. And another basket for Golden State.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Down low. To the left side wing. And it's McCollum in the corner. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Now, here's MP. He's tightly guarded. Over in the corner, Post. Pass to Ward. Some nice passing by Golden State. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Timeout called the Warriors.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Rizachet.
2 minutes.
And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now the defense is in overdrive.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Porter. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Bounce pass Young. Rizachet wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. Warriors have gotten every shot. they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Back to Green. At the elbow, it's MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. Ward's got 48.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Warriors.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the final.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Ward, pass to Moody. Lets it go from deep, and again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Richards is checked in, and Porter subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Here's Ward, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ward's got 53. Pass to Okongwu. On the wing, Daniels. He tries for 3. MP grabs the miss. Lets it go. And that's it, folks. The Golden State Warriors have won it all.
A big thank you to all you fans who...
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Woo! Let's go. We did it. That's 2. What they gonna say now, huh? 2 rings. 2.
MP right here.
right here.
Question.
MP,
come
on,
right
in front of you.
Miss
Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations, MP. How does it feel to win your 2nd NBA title?
It feels incredible. I mean, I feel like I'm flying right now. Is anybody up here with me? I mean, in a lot of ways, it feels even better than the first one.
Wow, thank you.
MP, right here, right here.
MP,
Come on.
right here. Another question. MP. Right here.
MP,
MP.
right here, right here.
Question.
Come on,
Please,
MP.
Come on with it, T-Man.
Finally, yes. All right, so, ask you this question. Why does this championship feel better than the first?
You know what, bro? A lot of people can climb the mountain once. Most of them can't stay there, though.
Yeah, climbing that mountain, MP, thanks.
MP, I'd like to
MP,
know more about
MP
your
right here.
mountain theory.
I have another one.
How big
Yeah.
is this mountain?
He just won his second Finals MVP. Congrats, man. That's big time. Happy for you. Shout out MP.
What's up, MP?
What's up?
You all done with the all-season work?
This is my favorite time of the year, bro.
I thought you lived for the clutch. Now you going preseason over playoffs?
Not really. I just like picking new video themes, to be honest. Feels like I'm a kid with a blank piece of paper in front of me and a bunch of crayons. That paper could be anything.
That's good stuff. You should save it for the video.
You right? All right, bet, let's do it. I'm ready. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP here to announce the next set of videos we're dropping on Out of Bounds.
What you got for us this time?
Woo! Over the first half of the season, I'll be making my case for the All-Star team by highlighting 6 key games against other potential All-Stars. I wanna make sure everyone sees me outplay the guys I'm competing against for votes.
And you worry about giving your competition, bulletin board material?
Nah, at this level, everyone thinks they're the best in the world, so I'm not too worried about that. Besides, talk is cheap. You gotta go out there and prove it, which is what I'm gonna do. So keep checking the channel and follow along as I make my push for the All-Star team. MP, out.
sunshine. Good morning, friends. Yeah. Good morning, friends. Goodbye to bad nights. Good evening. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, friends. Bad night switches again. It is a good times. I often wonder will we live again. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, friends. Goodbye to bad nights. It is a good chance. We'll try again. I often wonder will we live again. Will we live up? I agree. You can't even see me from this side of town. I'll show you more another story. She lost me love. My feet just in time to tell me off. But I can't even explain it all. I don't wanna never miss it all. But you knew that. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, evening. Goodbye to bad nights.
There he is, man, the myth, the legend. Some of those steakhouses they have on TV. What's it like to see one of those cat cafes?
You're joking.
No, they look super cool. They're even vending machines. They treat you.
I like cats, but I don't usually vacation for them. My daughter was asking me to make some movies last night.
Oh, adorable. With your back off, you drive.
Sneak some nutrition in there. No, last time I snuck in some kale. She saw a little green bit. Now, every day she asks me to promise I won't make kale.
Even more adorable.
So,
So yeah, try some light activity first before an underwater breathing apparatus because a mermaid, you are not.
like right now, I'd like to see.
Hey, summer planning?
Yes, but staying local, saving money for college visits.
Smart.
What's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the two chips from here. I don't know.
40% career. Those those get soggy.
I got an air fryer for some write-up.
You've seen the box.
No, you throw.
That's a good idea. I might have to do that myself. Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already.
This team?
Yeah.
In that suit?
Yeah.
In this arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit, and for this team.
Not really, no.
You're wrong. You're really wrong.
Okay. Hey, Sean. Okay. So this presidential rolling or a new iWatch. Freak. Can't get no unless they got chicken in a. I got 2 hands, about 8 rings. Bet show, blunder. I got freak. Calling my phone. Baby mama man, think every get up. I need a fat